got my wings down in Corpus Christi, Texas in 1944. May the 15th, we were called to the flight line to investigate an object that was flying over or moving around over this Hanford Ordnance Works. The object had been detected on a radar down in the neck of the Columbia River, just west of the Naval Air Station there at Pasco. When we got down there, they told us that this bogey was out there right over the Hanford Ordnance Works and directed Lieutenant Commander Brown to take off and challenge him. Ensign C.T. Neal from South Carolina and I stayed on the ground. C.T. went down and got in another F-6F to back up Brown if he needed it, and I went up to the control tower to relay the information from the radar office to Brown. And we talked back and forth. We got Brown up there behind this object, and we asked him what he saw. He said, all I can see is a bright red or reddish orange fireball right up in front of me. There's no form, no substance to it whatsoever, just a bright light. At the time he started in after it, the radar man estimated that the speed was probably around 60 to 70 knots, okay, translated into miles per hour, that's probably 65 to 75, 76 miles an hour. But when Brown got behind it, it started moving away, and he kept getting closer and firing up that F-6F faster and faster and faster. But anyway, when he did that, the object, whatever it was, just took off and went boom, boom. Just clear out of sight, no noise. In the car, he wouldn't have heard it in the F-6F if there was any noise. But that just went off and left him, and he circled up there for, I would say probably half hour, maybe 3/4 of an hour. And nothing ever happened again, but it had headed off into the northwest towards Seattle.
So can you tell me a little bit more about what the object looked like?
Well, all that object was a fireball. And Commander Brown said that he couldn't figure out what it was. He said it was so bright he couldn't hardly stand it when he was getting closer to it. But he said it soon got out of range where it was nothing more than just a ball of light. There was no form or no noise to it that he could detect. But the worst part of all of this is that my logbook never showed our experience, and I don't know yet why, but the Navy ignored that, or at least did not tell anybody about that, and didn't put anything in my logbook so I could refer back to it and know what night it was that we flew. But anyway, it was something else.